Hello students, as we have started previously civics lesson, that is chapter number 3, what is government, and we have seen that the government is very important in our lives, and in this lesson we are going to study what government is and how it plays an important role. As I told you students, see, in every country government is necessary, government is very important. Why this is important? To take decisions as well as to implement them for the betterment of our country. See some here some newspaper headlines we have seen, then some institutions which are related to the court, which are related to the government we have seen, just like there is a Supreme Court, there is picture of Supreme Court, as well as the Indian Railways and the Bharat Petroleum Gas. These are some government institutions which are very important, which were controlled by the government. So students, we have seen that this government is very important for each and every country. We have seen this government does some important work in the in different levels, just like state level, national level, as well as local level. See the levels of government we have studied. These government works in a different levels, and these three levels are local level, state level, and the national level. Local level means what? Local level means in our village or in our town or in our locality government work, just like building roads, as well as providing health facilities. Such a type of work were done by the government in a local level. State level, it in this level government works with a whole entire state. For example, Maharashtra state, Gujarat, Karnataka. When this government works at a level of entire state, it is called a state level. Then next one, national level, when the government works related relates to the entire country, for example whole India, so it is called a national level. So such a types of works we have seen here. We have seen the map of India, and in this map of India different states are given with their capitals and with their boundaries. So this is the map, this is the political map of India we have studied. Then another map we have seen, it is shows the administrative divisions. It means that uh, state and its districts has drawn on the map, and I gave you some work related to this map, and I hope you have done it. Now students, today we are going to see the laws of government. See, so today we are seeing the laws and the government. What does it mean? It means that government makes different laws, and everybody who lives in the country must follow these laws. See students, laws and the government makes different laws for the betterment of the country, and the person who lives in the country must have to follow these laws. For example, there is a rule, there is a law that that who drives a motor vehicles must have the license at the time of driving. This is a law done by the government. See, what is the law? See, just one example I am giving you. All persons driving a motor vehicle, all persons driving a motor vehicle must have a license. This is the law, and everybody who lives in the country have to follow it. Then any person, if, see, listen carefully, if any person caught driving a vehicle without a license can either be jailed or fine a large sum of money. See, this is the punishment, this is the law. Everybody who driving a motor vehicle must have the license, should have the license. But if anybody caught without license at the time of driving, uh, driving uh, driving a vehicle, must be either be jailed or fine a large sum of money. So such a type of different laws made by the government for the betterment, for the development of the country, and everybody who lives in the country should follow it. See, this is the laws of the government, such a different types of laws done by the government. Then see, as well as types of government. See, there are two types of government we are going to study. First one is democracy and another one is monarchy. See, types of government. In these types of government we are going to study two types of governments, that is first one is democracy and another one is monarchy. These are the types of government we are going to study. See, first one we are going to study democracy. Democracy means what? See, democracy means what? In our India there is a democracy. In our India there is a democracy. It means that our India is a democratic country. Democracy, Lokshahi. See, democracy means what? Democracy means Lokshahi. So the first one we are going to study, that is a democracy. This is the first form of the government. In this democracy, what happened? How this democracy forms a government? In this democracy, people elect their leaders. People elect their leaders by voting. See, very important. Peoples elect their leaders by voting. It means that elections are there, and through elections we can select, we can elect our leaders. Then these elected peoples or the persons form a government. See, these elected persons form a government. So in a democracy, see, in a how does the democracy form? The democracy formed by the elections of the people. In elections people choose their leader by voting. These elected leaders form a government, and this government is called a democratic government, or this is called a democracy, Lokshahi. In a democracy, government has to explain its actions and defend its decisions to the people. See, in a democracy, government has to explain their actions and also defend its decisions. See, democracy means काय? Democracy means what? Democracy means लोकशाही. लोकशाही म्हणजे काय? तर आपला भारत हा लोकशाही सत्ताक देश आहे, डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री आहे. म्हणजे काय? तर लोक आपले लीडर्स स्वतः इलेक्शनमधून निवडतात, आणि हे निवडलेले नेते लोक गव्हर्नमेंट फॉर्म करतात, गव्हर्नमेंटची रचना करतात आणि डिसिजन्स घेतात फॉर द बेटरमेंट ऑफ द कंट्री. सो इट इज सेड दॅट इंडिया इज अ डेमोक्रेटिक कंट्री, लोकशाही सत्ताक देश आहे. आपण जनरली बघतो की इलेक्शन चालू असतात, इलेक्शन्समधून व्होटिंग केलं जातं आणि व्होटिंगमधून आपण आपले पॉलिटिकल लीडर्स, राजकीय नेते निवडून देतो आणि हे लोक नंतर गव्हर्नमेंट फॉर्म करतात. दिस इज कॉल्ड अ डेमोक्रेसी. डेमोक्रेसी मीन्स लोकशाही. देन अनदर फॉर्म ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट इज मोनार्की. सी, द अनदर फॉर्म ऑफ गव्हर्नमेंट इज अ मोनार्की. मोनार्की मीन्स वॉट? राजेशाही. मोनार्की मीन्स वॉट? राजेशाही. ह्याच्यामध्ये काय असतं? मोनार्क मीन्स वॉट? द मोनार्क मीन्स किंग और क्वीन. सी, मोनार्क मीन्स वॉट? मोनार्क मीन्स राजेशाही, king or queen. King or queen has the power to make decisions and run the government. See, monarch means what? Monarch means what? The monarch means king or queen. They has the power to make decisions and run the government. Monarchy म्हणजे राजेशाही. याच्यामध्ये राजा किंवा राणी असतो, ते स्वतः डिसिजन्स घेतात आणि ते इम्प्लिमेंट करतात. and run the government. The monarch have a small group of people to discuss matters with, but the final decision making power remains with the monarch. monarch होती एक ग्रुप असतो लोकांचा की त्याला डिसिजन घ्यायला मदत करतो, पण फायनल डिसिजन कुणाचा असतो? तर मोनार्कचा. Unlike a democracy, kings and queens do not have to explain their actions or defend the decisions they take. See, this is the difference. It means that in a democracy, government has to explain their actions, but in monarchy it is not possible. First and last decision is also the king or the queen. See, then next one, democratic government. Democratic government means what? Democratic government, as I told you, that India is a democracy. India is a democratic country. In India, everybody votes and select their leaders by voting. So democratic government. But democratic government, in democratic governments, people choose their representatives. People choose their representatives, leaders by elections, by voting, decisions. Then see, but what happened in India before independence? Only a small minority was followed to vote, and therefore came together to determine the fate of the majority. See what happened in India बिफोर आवर इंडिपेंडन्स, आपला भारत देश स्वतंत्र होण्यापूर्वी काय होतं तर ओनली अ स्मॉल मायनॉरिटी वॉज अलाउड टू व्होट. म्हणजे मोजकेच किंवा थोडेच लोक काय करत होते तर व्होटिंग करत होते आणि आपले लीडर्स शोधत होते. बट देन आफ्टर देन व्हॉट हॅपन, then several people including Gandhiji were shocked at the unfairness of this practice and demanded that all adults have to right to vote. This is known as universal adult franchise. See, India is a democratic country, but we have to do, but we have we had done a long struggle for this voting also, for this election purpose also, because very small group of peoples were doing voting in the elections. But after the independence, our Gandhiji and many more people struggled, fought for the this right, and this right is called universal adult franchise. Means what? Every adult has the right to vote. See, universal adult franchise means what? Every adult has the right to vote. Here in this picture you can see one of the old person is doing voting, see, this is the one of the picture. Then but before the independence, what happened? Only minority, only small group of people who were rich only were doing the voting in our country. But after this, Gandhiji struggled for this, and everybody has given the right to vote. Every adult has given the right to vote, and this law is called universal adult franchise. See, and this law is called universal adult franchise. Means what? Every adult has the right to vote. Then see the last paragraph. Writing in the journal Young India in 1931, Gandhiji said, I cannot possibly bear the idea that a man who has got wealth should have the vote. बघा कसं होतं आपल्या इंडिपेंडन्स, म्हणजे आपला भारत देश स्वतंत्र होण्यापूर्वी, की ज्याच्याकडे पैसा आहे, वेल्थ आहे, संपत्ती आहे, म्हणजे रिच आहे, तोच फक्त व्होट करू शकत होता. हा हे सुरुवातीला होतं आपल्या इंडिपेंडन्स, भारत स्वातंत्र्य होण्याच्या अगोदर. मग तेव्हा गांधीजींनी आपल्या यंग इंडिया ह्या जर्नलमध्ये काय लिहिलं बघा. I cannot possibly bear the idea that a man who has got wealth should have the vote. ज्याच्याकडे पैसा आहे तोच फक्त वोट करायचा. But that a man who has got character but no wealth or literacy should have no vote. पण ज्याच्याकडे पैसा नाही तो मात्र मतदान करू शकत नव्हता, व्होटिंग करू शकत नव्हता. और दॅट अ मॅन हु वर्क्स ऑनेस्टली, आणि अशा व्यक्ती किंवा अशी लोक की जी प्रामाणिकपणे काम करत होती, बाय द स्वेट, घाम गाळून, ऑफ हिज ब्रो, डे इन अँड डे आउट, शुड नॉट हॅव द व्होट फॉर द क्राईम ऑफ बिईंग अ पुअर मॅन. आणि तू गरीब असल्यामुळं आणि रात्रभर कष्ट करून प्रामाणिक असले लोकही व्होट करू शकत नव्हते. हे मला गांधीजी म्हणतात की सहन झालं नाही. त्याच्यानंतर तो स्ट्रगल केला गेला, आणि त्याच्यानंतर मग युनिव्हर्सल ॲडल्ट फ्रँचाईज या लॉद्वारे सगळ्या ॲडल्ट्सना व्होटिंगचा राईट दिला गेला. अँड इंडिया बिकेम अ डेमोक्रेटिक country. India, there is a democracy in India. Democracy means what? Lokशाही. In this democracy, people elect their leaders, their representatives by voting through elections through ते आपले representatives, leaders, political leaders choose करतात, आणि नंतर हे these political leaders and representatives form a government. This government takes a decision and implement them for the betterment of the country. See students, in this lesson we have seen the two types of governments. There is a democracy and the second one is monarchy. Democracy means Lokshahi, monarchy means Rajashahi. And such a two types of government we have seen, as well as levels of governments, local level, state level and national level. It means that government works or the functions on three levels. These three levels are local level, state level and national level. So students, in this way we have completed this lesson. See, we have completed this lesson, but before that some questions are given here. See, discuss. Do you think it is important for people to be involved in decisions that affect them? Give two reasons for your answer. Here you have to discuss this with your friend. Do you think it is important for people to be involved in decisions? तुम्हाला वाटतं का की लोकांनी डिसिजन्स मध्ये इन्व्हॉल्व व्हावं, that affect them, की त्यांच्यावर परिणाम करतात? Give two reasons for your answer. Yes, in democratic countries, students, it is possible, in democratic government it is possible for the people involved in the decisions that affect them, because they can present their issues or their matters in front of the government. They can suggest also solution to the government, because leaders, they have already they have already selected their leaders to represent them. So I think it means that you think, I think that it is important for the people that they should involve in the decisions. Which type of government would you prefer to have in the place you live in? Why? तुम्हाला तुमच्या प्लेसमध्ये कोणत्या प्रकारचं गव्हर्नमेंट तुम्हाला आवडेल? म्हणजे डेमोक्रेटिक गव्हर्नमेंट आवडेल का मोनार्की गव्हर्नमेंट आवडेल? दॅट इज व्हाय. डेमोक्रेसी आवडत असेल तर व्हाय, आणि मोनार्की आवडत असेल तर व्हाय. यू हॅव टू गिव्ह द reasons. Then third question, which of the statements below is correct? Correct those statements that you think need correction. 3 स्टेटमेंट्स वाचा आणि जिथे तुम्हाला करेक्शन करावं असं वाटतं तिथे तुम्ही करेक्ट करा. In a monarchy, the country's citizens are allowed to elect whomever they want. This is this right or wrong? See, in monarchy जिथं आहे, राजशाही आहे, तिथं लोक आपला लीडर निवडू शकतात का? ते सिलेक्ट करू शकतात का? नो. In a monarchy it is not possible. Only in a democracy, country citizens can allowed to elect their leaders. Then B, in a democracy a king has absolute power to rule the country. डेमोक्रेसी मध्ये राजाला किंवा किंगला ॲब्सोल्यूट पॉवर असते का कंट्री रूल करायची किंवा कंट्री रिलेटेड डिसिजन घ्यायची? इज इट इन डेमोक्रेसी? नो. ओनली इन अ monarchy a king can take decision, not in a democracy. So you have to correct these sentences. In a monarchy, people can raise questions about the decisions the monarch takes. No, wrong one. In a monarchy, people can raise these questions. No, because in monarchy only king or the queen can take decisions and implement them, and there is no need to explain these decisions to the people. So it is not possible for the people to raise questions. Only in democracy people can raise questions and about the decisions that government take. See students, in this way we have completed this lesson, as well as I told you that there are 2 questions related to the map, related to the local levels of government. I told you to solve it, and I hope you have done it. See, in this way we have completed this chapter. What is government? See, in this we have seen levels of government and the types of government. So students, you should read it carefully and try to solve the questions.